a basketball game there at Staples Center as the Toronto Raptors win it 113-104 against the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron AD and no Lowry, no Ibaka for the Raptors. No problem as they go into LA and they win, like I said, 113-104. No one expected this. You know, everyone, including a lot of Raptor fans, doubted this Raptor team, but this is why you play sports. This is why you watch sports, because the Raptors were supposed to lose, the odds maker said, by 11. They won by 9. The Raptors played an incredible second half of basketball, and they came away with the victory. Let's get into this real quickly here. In the first quarter, the Raptors could not defend. They had a really tough time, but a great flurry at the end by Matt Thomas, a 4-point play. I think he might have actually, did he miss the free throw? Either way. Actually, he did miss the free throw. But then, with 1.7 seconds left, hits the buzzer beater at the end to only make it a 1-point ball game. Raptors down 30-29 after 1. Great stuff. Second quarter, not a good quarter. Not a good quarter at all. The Raptors give up 30 yet again. They give up 60 in the first half. Not a good first half at all. They only scored 23 in the second quarter. And the Raptors are down by 8 at the break. It is not looking too pretty. However, and even in that first quarter, Raptors were down by 11 at one point. So it tells you right there they came back on the road without Lowry and Ibaka. It was incredible. In the third quarter, the Raptors just kind of take over. They only scored 26, so nothing too extravagant. However, the defense by the Toronto Raptors in that third quarter was incredible. The play of Pascal Siakam, the play of my boy Terrence Davis, Chris Boucher stepped up in insane ways. And it was in the fourth quarter. Hollis-Jefferson, the first little bit we've seen of him this year, and he just goes out there and balls. Incredible job by Hollis-Jefferson. And the Raptors in the third quarter win it 26-18. They only allow 18 points in the third quarter. The Lakers' first field goal of the third quarter happened with like 3 minutes left. It tells you the smothering defense the Raptors created in the third quarter, and it continued in the fourth. Now, the offense for the Raptors comes out guns a-blazing in the fourth quarter. Again, guys like Terrence Davis, Chris Boucher, Hollis-Jefferson got the job done offensively. There's more I'm going to mention in a little bit. The Raptors scored 35 points on the road in a tied game in the fourth quarter. Incredible. They allowed 26 and they win by 9. What a remarkable job by the Raptors. I mean, there's so many different plays we could talk about here. We could talk about Siakam's absolutely mean rejection of LeBron James on the inside. You could talk about Terrence Davis with how many clutch shots in that fourth quarter. You know, in the corner, beautiful feed from Hollis-Jefferson right to the corner to Terrence Davis. Laker players yelling in Davis' head, like, ah! And then he knocks down the three. And then gets the timeout for the Lakers, fires up with his teammates. Terrence Davis is going to be a very special player. No doubt. And you saw why today. On the road in Los Angeles, taking on the coveted Los Angeles Lakers. And how many big shots and big defensive plays did Terrence Davis create today? Remarkable. Chris Boucher. How many blocks did this guy have? I'm going to actually check that out real quick. He had 4 blocks and 2 steals in 24 minutes. Chris Boucher, an absolute monster. Let's go to the stats here real quickly here. Raptors shoot 48% from the field. LeBron and the Lakers shoot 44%. LeBron James only has 13 points. He has a triple-double, but only 13 points for LeBron James. Raptors get 12 of 36 from beyond the arc, 33%. They had 10 of 30, 33%, so very similar in that sense. Raptors 15 of 22 from the line, not very good from the free throw line were the Raptors in this one. 12 of 19 were the Lakers. That's awful. So, and rebounding, the Raptors aren't a great rebounding ball club, so you knew that was going to be an issue coming into the game. The Lakers were +8 on the glass and +6 in the offensive category. You know what? that's not actually that bad considering what we've seen from the Raptors over the last little while, rebounding-wise. Assists, the Raptors get 26 assists, moving the ball. They get 31, whatever. 6 steals for the Raptors, 8 blocks for the Raps. And a lot of that happened in the second half. I mean, it was remarkable to see. Fast break points, the Raptors just got out and ran down the throat of the Los Angeles Lakers. 32-8 in fast break points. You know why? When the Raptors were getting stops in the second half, they were just getting the rebound and just going. They weren't settling things down, waiting and, relaxing a little bit. No, they were getting the ball, firing it up, and getting going. And it worked. They were incredible. I was insanely impressed with this team. And you know what? Championship mentality. That's the way this team works. And Pascal Siakam, after a horrendous first half, he had a really tough time shooting the basketball in the first half, but in the second half just turns it on, ends the night with 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shoots 9 of 25, so a tough night shooting for Pascal. 5 of 8 from the line, 1 of 8 from 3, but he gets a steal and 3 blocks, including that mean rejection of LeBron James, plus 15 while he was on the floor. Great job by him. And with OG Anunoby and Marc Gasol having tough nights, they only combined for 9. OG had 7 on 2 of 6 shooting, had 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the line, 1 of 3 from 3, and had a steal in the ball game. Was a -4. Marc Gasol, 2 points, 7 boards, 2 assists on 1 of 2 shooting. Didn't shoot the ball much, missed the 1 3 he took. Didn't get a block, he turned the ball over 3 times. Still, though, +7 while he was on the floor. It's the presence of Marc Gasol. That's just the way he is. And but the rest of the guys, as Fred VanVleet said in his post-game interview, next man up mentality. You got to play with that. And with Lowry and Ibaka going down, as we said in the last video, we needed to see the next man up occur. You needed to see guys take that step. And with Siakam having 24, Fred VanVleet with Avery Bradley, an incredible defender on him, dropped 23, 7, and 10. 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists, a double-double for Freddie. Shot 8 of 18, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 9 from 3, had 2 steals and a block. Incredible game for Fred VanVleet. When this team was shooting the ball really rough in that first half, him and Norman Powell were 2 guys who really held the reins and really did a great job of kind of steering the ship, being able to hang on for dear life basically in that first half and let the rest of the guys take fold in the second half. Speaking of Norman Powell, had 14 points in 26 minutes, 5 boards, couple assists, 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from 3, had a couple steals in the ball game. Norman Powell, like I said, when this team was down and not playing well, he was making shots. Great job by him. And here comes the interesting part. The bench. These guys played like it was the NBA Finals. They played like it tonight, and it was incredible to watch. Chris Boucher played 24 minutes, had 15 points, 2 boards, a rebound, 2 boards and an assist, and was 7 of 11 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, but he was 1 of 4 from 3, had 2 steals and 4 blocks, as we said. An incredible job by him. And my guy, Terrence Davis, only played 17 minutes, but he made an impact. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. He had a block in the game. He was a +13 while he was out there. Terrence Davis, my guy. That's my dude, and I love the guy. I can't wait to watch this guy continue to grow as the season goes on. Matt Thomas played 15 minutes, only had 5 points. However, those 5 points were huge in the late parts, literally the last 10 seconds of that first quarter. Big time 5 points for Matt Thomas, 2 of 3 shooting, 1 of 2 from 3, and he was a +11 when he was on the floor. Great job there. And Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, we haven't seen him at all this year, but next man up, and a guy that we have not seen a lot of this year, comes in, plays 15 minutes, 10 points, 3 boards, a couple assists. Beautiful feed to Terrence Davis in the corner, as I said earlier. 4 of 6 shooting, 2 of 2 from the line, and he was a +6 on the floor. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, just like that, has earned more minutes, in my opinion. There's no doubt he should be playing more. You saw it, guys. I understand, LeBron James is an impossible guy to defend in the last few minutes of a game. Why? Because he's going to go to the free throw line almost all the time. But Rondae Hollis-Jefferson's defense on LeBron James looked real good. And the knock on him and Stanley Johnson in the preseason was their compete level. You didn't see it. And that's what Nick Nurse wanted. He knows what it takes to win a championship. He knows the defense you need to bring. And with Rondae Hollis-Jefferson going out there and really his first big opportunity with the Raptors. And he got put with LeBron James. And he got down in his stance, ready to go. And he was all over LeBron. Now, did LeBron at some points get his way? Yeah, because why? He's LeBron flipping James. But Hollis-Jefferson did an incredible job, making shots and making it at least somewhat difficult for LeBron James. And it was great to see. And like I said, he's earned more minutes in my opinion. This team was a hard-fought win, and a lot of people were counting this team out. Everyone's saying Lowry and Ibaka out. This team is done. They go out there and drop 113 on the Lakers, end their 7-game win streak. And the funny thing about the Lakers, they're 7-2 now. Their first loss of the year was against Kawhi Leonard. Their second loss of the year, the Raptors. Interesting. Somehow, we're still together, Kawhi. Somehow. But obviously that's not the case. And the Raptors, speaking of Kawhi Leonard, take on Leonard and the Clippers tomorrow night, 10:30 tip-off. Look, I love my Raps. I was insanely impressed, and I loved what I saw tonight. The Clippers are an incredible basketball team. They did not play tonight, I don't think. No, they did not play tonight. Did they play last night? They didn't play last night. Their last game was, let me see if I can find them here. When the heck did they play last? Was it Thursday? No, that wasn't their last game, was it? Yeah, their last game was on Thursday, guys. So they've had a long rest. Meanwhile, the Raptors just played an insane game of ball against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're all rested. They're all healthy, ready to go. If you're the Raptors heading into LA, I don't know what the injuries are looking like. Do they have any injuries? Paul George, but he's a game-time decision for tomorrow. Oh, listed as out Monday. So Paul George will not play tomorrow for the Clippers. For Raptor fans, that's great to see, but it's going to be it's going to be a tough one tomorrow, and no doubt, against Kawhi Leonard, former Raptor, obviously, and former Finals MVP, and beloved Toronto Raptor for 1 year, of course, but it was an incredible year nonetheless. And tomorrow, 10:30 tip-off. Another late one, people, but we're getting there. We won one of them in LA. Everyone doubted that. Everyone said it wasn't going to happen. They were going to lose both, especially now with Lowry and Ibaka out. Well, all those people are now wrong, and they've now won one, and they have a chance to win the second one. It's not going to be easy, though. Tomorrow night, 10:30 tip-off. Same Staples Center as tonight, but now you got to face Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. In my opinion, Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA, and now you got to face him. But the Raptors, they know Kawhi. Still, though, he's the Claw. He's Kawhi Leonard. He's incredible. So we're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out, though, tomorrow night. But first off, let's enjoy this victory because it's sweet. Beating LeBron no matter what, because Raptor fans are not used to beating LeBron James. But enjoy it tonight, people, because I am. All right? So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed the ball game today, smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video. Who is your MVP? Mine, the bench mob. That's my MVP. You could give it to Spicy P. He dropped 24. He looked great. Fred VanVleet was awesome when the team needed him to be big early on. However, Chris Boucher, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Terrence Davis, those are the guys that made that huge punch in that fourth quarter to put that game out of reach. And they did an incredible job doing so. Those are my MVPs. They were amazing. And we're going to hope to pray to God that we see that again tomorrow against the Clippers because you're going to need it. All right? So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this team and everything towards this Raptor team and what happened tonight. All right? Twitter is down below for myself, guys. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys. Leafs edition very shortly. They lost to the Chicago Blackhawks. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's going to suck, but we'll talk about it shortly. And as for the Raptors, as we've talked about, they take on the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center once again. Tomorrow night, 10:30 tip-off. Raptors face former Raptor Kawhi Leonard for the first time. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night in LA. All right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.